Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Power Pickle. What a ridiculous channel name, huh? So what we're gonna be doing on this channel here is gonna be playing like a crap load. I'm hoping a crap load of Marvel Champions. Huge fan of the game. Only solo. We might do some two-handed solo. I'm still working on my setup, my camera, how it's all gonna look. We'll see about upgrades and all that fun stuff. But right now we're just gonna do some raw video stuff. And since this is a sample video, I suppose, to see how everything goes and what we're missing and things that need to be adjusted on my end. We're going to be playing at standard difficulty. Nothing too fancy, but I am playing against Red Skull with Hawkeye. Now, I know there's like I don't know, I'd call it like a pocket group of cats that like Hawkeye. I've had zero success with this guy so far. I've only played him on Expert, so we'll see how just standard play goes. And again, Red Skull is going to be no joke. I did randomize his encounter set, so it's going to be the Goblin Gimmicks, and I thought I would try Justice. I don't know why. Maybe to try to slow down these side schemes and stuff, but everything's all set up. I just wanted to shuffle on camera here so you guys don't think I'm, stacking the deck. Not that that's really a big deal. And I would love feedback if I've screwed something up or if something needs to change or anything like that would be awesome. It just lets me become a better player, and that's ideally what I would like to do. Okay, so let's get it all set up. Also, I should say on the channel, and I'll probably bring it up a whole bunch of times, I'm not going to be going over rules and stuff like that necessarily. That's not what this is. This is just like a let's play sort of thing. I'm just trying to contribute back to all the other videos that I like from other people, them doing this a similar thing. So you'll hear me read cards out loud and stuff, but I'm not going to be reading like everything usually step by step unless I need it for clarification's sake. So anyway, let's get into it. So the Rise Red Skull, everything's good to go. Everything is set up. So we go here, check Red Skull. He's got no setup. This brought the side scheme into play, so this comes into play with 3. And I'm hoping all the tokens and stuff can be seen and stuff. I'm going to find out after, once we start rendering the video. So Rise of Red Skull here comes out, and that's only going to be a trigger at the start of the villain phase. Okay, so it's dropped. Now, from what I've been reading in the Discord, on Facebook, we're hard mulling for a quiver. I think I've only played 1 game out of my 10 or 12 plays of Hawkeye, and I've actually gotten the quiver in my opening hand. So yeah, we're pitching all this because it's not a quiver. A marksman that he has, that's about the only other thing you keep. Let's see how lucky we get. Well, how about that? Nothing. Okay. But we did get a Mockingbird, which is good. Although I know in this thing, Red Skull takes all the side schemes and puts them in his own deck, and every turn we're going to be going down that clock. So that means this Mockingbird is probably going to get ripped out of play eventually. So maybe I won't play her. I just want to get set up on the board here. I really don't like a lot of the stuff I'm looking at, to be honest. Counterintelligence might be good. I'm not too sure about the minions in the deck. Arrow would be good, because we are going to get a bow. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to just try to... Well, actually, if I stun him, I just don't want to be getting hit a lot. And we're flipping back and forth so much that both of these cards are really good. Sonic Arrow and Electric Arrow. Alright, well, we're going to keep the Electric Arrow, and I think, Mockingbird would actually be... I also want to get a lot of these upgrades out of my hand, too, so it thins the deck out. Even an ally out would be real nice. Okay, we got options here. Okay, so first thing we're going to do... Actually, here, let's just do this. Sorry, let me just flip my discard pile. I'm going to pitch Mockingbird, let my brain think. We're going to go get our bow. The quiver, yeah, see, quiver's always at the bottom. Every single time. So we'll get our bow, get that into play. See how this goes. I'm just trying to think here. Oh, this was supposed to be 3. We're going to be able to get rid of this red house because there's something on there that I always forget. It's when a character thwarts the side scheme, then we use attack instead of thwart. And Hawkeye's going to be snapping in with a sexy 3, which is what we want to do. So we're going to put that into play. I guess we just flip already. It doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to take a look at the board state before I start making some critical decisions here. Okay, so we're going to attack for 3, which is our thwart here for the red house. See you later. And actually, hold on. Where was... Yeah, it's this one. Sorry, I always get it mixed up sometimes when I'm playing Red Skull. There's always a lot of triggers here. All right, so let's get this. If we go here, if we stun him, it basically gets our interrogation room out. So, okay, so that's not really going to matter. So, okay, so we're going to do 3 damage and stun him. Can he be attacked? Yes. Usually, it's pretty easy to find these tokens whenever we're doing a recording. That's when it gets a little harder to find. Okay, so Red Skull's down to 9. 9 from 12. We have to exhaust the bow. I'm going to get rid of a sonic arrow to put an interrogation room into play. Ready up. You draw our hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See what we're looking at for our next turn. Beak up. There we go. Quiver. Okay, and a marksman. All right, Hawkeye, look at you. You might be trying to win this game. All right, so start of the villain phase. We are going to put 1 threat on the main scheme after step 1. Now this is where the game gets real interesting. Let's see if we get the sleeper like we usually do. We did not. Okay. Mass Chaos. When revealed, each player discards the top 5 cards of their deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And places 1 threat here for each different resource. 1, 2, 3. So 4. Yikes. And a crisis. Well, how about that? Alright, so Red Skull's going to attack for 1. Guess we just sort of take it while we can. 1 and 2. So he's going down to 7. There's a boost icon on here, and that boost says, give a Red Skull tough status card. That's annoying. What are you going to do? Red Skull does what the Red Skull does. Wow, I'm a horrible player, eh? Check this out. He's got a stun token on him. Alright, well, we're going to bring this back. So he would have been stunned. I'm going back up to 9. I apologize, you guys. We're still going to draw this for our encounter card. So we're going to reveal, place 2 threat on each scheme and play. Okay. So this is going to go up to 6. And this is going to go up to 3. Okay. Let's get it going. I really like Beat Cop too. Like, Beat Cop is very strong. Well, actually, we're going to pitch Daredevil. I don't think we're going to get him into play just yet. We're going to get that quiver. We're going to use that. So top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take a look what we've got. Any arrows? None. What a whiff. Yikes. But we do get a marksman coming up. That helps. I guess we pitch Beat Cop to get the other marksman into play. Can't really do much. How many Beat Cops we got tossed here? 1. And we got a Beat Cop coming up, I believe. Alright. Well, I guess we're going to... Oh, man, this thwart is going to get out of control. Like, we need to do something about thwarting here big time. And thwarting for 1 is no good. So Jessica Jones, we're going to definitely keep her because I think she's going to come in strong next turn here. Okay, so he is going to attack for 3. 1, 2, 3. So he's down to 6. And I guess that's all we're going to be able to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, man. We need quiver action happening real fast here. Okay, so this is going to go up to 4. We're going to reveal another side scheme. And our play space is going to get a little constricted. Not much you can do there. Please no sleeper. Yeah. So we're going to bring the sleeper into play. All right. Going here. All right, so Red Skull's going to attack us for 2 plus bonuses. I think we're just going to take it because we're still going to have the sleeper coming in and we're going to have to block for that one. So I'll take it. Although this could go... We are playing with Goblin Gimmick, so that can get a little spicy. Maybe what I'll do, because it's so high variance, I'm going to actually block. I know it's only 1, but we're going to need what we can here. So 2. Oops, I got my discard pile all out of whack here. 2 and a boost. Give the villain a tough status card and another boost card. Well, how about that? So give him a tough and another boost, which is 2. So he is looking at 4. I'm blocking 1, so I'm taking 3. Then we're going to take 3 from the sleeper, so that's 6. So I'm down to 3. And then we're going to get a boost card. Whew. Well, hey, if we wanted to just test some stuff out for a quick video, I think this is how we do it. Shadows of the Past. All right, so we're gonna get Crossfire. Is he just gonna come in and kill us? Quick Strike. No, so that actually puts us at 1. How about that, huh? Nasty. But then we're also going to get. Oh wait, so his side scheme. How does this read? His side scheme's not in play, right? Reveal your set-aside Nemesis and put it into play. Reveal your set-aside Nemesis side scheme, put it into play, which you can't do. Shuffle the rest. If your Nemesis minion does not enter the game this way, this card gains search. Okay, well, I'm just going to shuffle the rest of these back in, I suppose. So this is how a game quickly spirals out of control, eh? You know what's funny? For playing Justice, I'm removing so much threat, it's making me sick. Man, wouldn't that be true? Wouldn't that be nice if it was true? Alright, we're going to split it halfway. Just to get a nice cut. Alright, so what just happened there? We got that. Now it's back to our turn, which is a bum out too, because we're going to be flipping. But let's use that quiver. 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe we get something spicy. Vibranium. Okay, some exploding arrows might be good. 3 damage to. I mean, it's gonna get. We need to get rid of tough. Although vibranium arrow just nuking the sleeper would be real slick too. I think that might be the way to do this, because that's gonna clean up a lot of stuff. We're gonna do that. I don't know if it's the right call, but we're gonna put a vibranium arrow down on that. And we can't touch anything until this is gone, and that's a big problem. Like, even Quake would be good right now, because we're flipping, and that would do 2 damage to Crossfire. That would set us up for an exploding arrow next turn. Even Jessica Jones would be slick. I just don't... You know what? Concussive Blow. That's not even on the table right now, I don't think. We're not looking at you. So, Expert Marksman, we're going to pay 2. We're going to tap Hawkeye's Bow. We're going to use that vibranium arrow, piercing, right? So, oh, we can't. Oh yeah, retaliate won't trigger because we're killing him. Could be wrong on that, but please let me know. Pretty sure if he dies, he doesn't retaliate, which is strong because we're at 1. So we're gonna get rid of this sleeper. So he's removed from the game. And then when he's defeated, okay, so 2 cards removed from the game. We did defeat a minion. So remove 1 threat from a scheme. We're gonna bring this one down. And then, you know, we got a bunch of other things we can do. We're all tapped out here, but we're going to flip down. Not that the order of that really matters. So I guess the trick here was, if I should have played Jessica Jones before getting rid of that, to remove 2 to get Quake into play. But I think Jessica Jones is going to... Or actually, Quake might be a little bit better going forward for our turns here. So I'm going to put Quake into play by paying 2. Now, the question is, do I hold on to Jessica Jones? I think I do, because we're going to need some... We need some heat in the front, because right now we've got exactly what you want to be doing if we can live, in my opinion, is marksman and bow just feeding into each other like this. It's its own engine, ready to go, rocking out. Do we thwart with her for 1? I don't know if there's any 1 damage thing, so I think I'm just going to take a damage before we wrap this up here, and I'm going to remove a threat, just in case. We'll see how bad that's going to get later. Okay, so let's draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6. All right, we got a lot of good cards here. Let's see if we can survive. Okay, so 1 threat goes on the main scheme. This is going to go up to 5, right? And here we go. Let's see what we draw. Here we go, marked for death. All right, so when revealed, Clint Barton searches his deck, discard. Okay, so everything, and puts her under there. So we're going to put the non-blocking bird version there. Comes into play with 5, which is gross. And we get an acceleration token. I'm going to put it right there. Okay. It's not horrible just yet. Although I feel like this is going to be flipping very soon anyway. Just going through here, making sure everything is good to go. Let's check over here. Red Skull is going to scheme for 2. Just 2. So 5, 6, 7. I'm not going to put the tokens here just yet, because Crossfire is going to trigger that 8. Okay. So let's get rid of that. Let's go to the next one. When revealed, reveal the top card of the side scheme deck. Put it into play. Is this on camera? Cool. Okay, what are we going to get here? Prison Camps. When defeated, the player who defeated this scheme searches their deck and discard play for an ally, puts it into play. That's very strong. Okay. Let's flip this over. Let's see what we're doing here. It's the same thing going on. So this comes into play with 1. But the problem, New World Hydra, is I feel like it's going to happen. Acceleration tokens out the yin yang. And then the best part is we get the encounter card. What do we get? Sure, why not? Red Skull's right hook. Attached to Red Skull, gains retaliate 1. Why not? Spend a lot. Well, I mean, it does get rid of the boost. Those 3 boosts, which is pretty good. Wow, okay. Hawkeye, what are we going to do, man? What are we going to do? Okay, well, first, luckily, we did get our... I did miss a trigger, and that is my fault. And I don't like doing back and forth, but I'll give myself the leeway here since this is a test. Test recording. The whole point of getting Quake out there was to hit him for 2 damage. And this is what happens when I jump the gun. Remember what I was saying is I was adding up the scheme, and I said, well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to add 1 here, which is going to trigger 8 to flip that. So I had skipped this. And for this is something I need to work on. Please call me out on it, which is to say I need to slow down and just do one thing at a time, because if I don't, this sort of stuff happens. And I don't like doing take-backsies. That just makes it like you're just kind of playing with yourself for the most part. Okay, well, we got a lot going on here. Like I said, Jessica Jones is going to be amazing right now. Let's just get her into play, okay? So Jessica's going to come in. She costs 3. We're going to get rid of a Power of Justice. And I guess an Explosive Arrow. I don't think we need two of those. Again, we do need to get a downtime into play, because I think we're going to want to flip, and that's very dangerous. But Jessica, man. Well, let's see what we do here. Let's, oops, this is what, see, I'm missing stuff already. So, 3. 3 on here, and that's an acceleration token, right? So 1, 2. So you have, okay, I already do have the acceleration token. Yeah, man, damn. Okay, let's see what she's going to do. So she's +1 thwart for each side scheme. So she's coming in for 4 thwart, which is huge. Crisis, that could just get rid of the crisis, which would be good. Marked for death, I think, could work really well. Where does it, when this says we return Mockingbird to the owner's hand? See, I don't, searches her deck and discard pile. Let's see. Well, maybe what we do is we get rid of Marked for Death. That sets us up. We'll discard Mockingbird. Discard Mockingbird, and then maybe go after prison camps. Is it possible to live that dream? I don't know. Let's try it. Okay, so she's going to take a damage. Going to do 4 for Marked for Death. All right. Clear the area is going to let us is going to net us a card, but the numbers aren't adding up right now to be able to do something like that. Actually, Interrogation Room might actually work really well with that. All right, so let's just do. Oh man, I really wanted to get what's it called? Like downtime has to come into play, so I don't have a choice. Clear the area. Clear the area. You're gone. We're going to put a downtime. I apologize, it's getting a little clustered here, but we'll do the best we can. Downtime. So he's going to get +2 recovery. So we're going to tap Clint, gain 5. So we're back up to 6. All right, we can't sit at critical forever. We're going to flip over. We're going to trigger the quiver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A cable arrow. Very nice. Okay. Threat everywhere. Everywhere's threat. Okay, so I think we're still going to use our exploding arrow, right? So we're going to tap 1 for Marksman and his Hawkeye's bow. We're going to do explosive arrow. Deals 3 damage to the villain and each minion engage with them, right? So it's only going to get rid of the tough, but he does get retaliate. Wait, he's not being attacked. It's damage. Okay, so it's not going to trigger. We will get this guy. Get the hell out of here. Right? So what we're going to do is now we're going to respond with Interrogation Room to remove 1 on Marked for Death. Mockingbird is going back to our hand. And we're going to get rid of an acceleration token. And I believe that's it. So we're going to ready up. I'm going to discard Mockingbird. Wait, actually, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it might actually just work out. with the intent of nuking prison camps to get her into play right away. Alright, so we're drawing 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A lot of spicy goodies. Okay, let's have some fun here. So, the main scheme is going up by 2. So we're sitting at 3, which is nasty. And then we're going to do, and this is where it always gets fun, right? Here we go, Sense of the Past. I'm going to put 3 into play. Let's get that going right now. 1, 2, 3. When defeated, each player chooses up to 3 cards in the discard pile, shuffles them into their deck, which is really good. Okay, and we're going to get another one of those. Okay, so we've got that. Now, yeah, Red Skull is going to attack. I think it's time for Quake to block. So he's coming in for... This isn't at anything, so 3. 4, 5. Thank you, Quake. Shaking the earth on your way out. Alright, and let's see what our encounter card is. Yuck. Pumpkin bombs. It's kind of funny. Alright, back to Hawkeye. Here we go. Okay, now this is where our tempo starts coming up. Do we quiver? I don't think we're drawing anything just yet, right? Yeah, let's just quiver. So the last card is an energy. Okay. So Jessica Jones is, what is she still? 4? Yeah, 4. So we're going to, I don't think I have anything for 3. I do get the cable arrow. Maybe that's the best way to do it. Yeah, let's do it smart. Okay, so Jessica's going to attack for 4. Not 4, sorry. Thwart for 4. So we're going to get rid of Mass Chaos. See you later. It's nice seeing you. And I could be doing something wrong here. I haven't checked out... It says on the card, Red Skull, on his setup, to go look through the instruction book to make the encounter deck. I'll read it after the game. I'm just adding it in the discard pile. I don't know if the encounter deck or the side scheme has its own discard pile. Part of me is thinking it does just because of the way he runs. It's always putting schemes in every turn. But maybe that's the thing. You're running out of his plan. So I'll check that out for myself. Or... please feel free to leave a comment below. I'll check it that way too. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to pay 1 and exhaust the bow to use the cable arrow to remove 3 threat from a scheme. And we are going to get rid of prison camps, right? The player who, just make sure here, searches their deck and discard pile, puts an ally into play. And we're going to put our Mockingbird into play. That's going to get rid of an acceleration token. And her being able to thwart for 2 here could be pretty cool, just to be able to like get some balance going here. I also think maybe flipping down into Hawkeye or into Clint might be pretty strong. Acceleration tokens are not fun. Okay, so we're just going to thwart for 2. This might feel kind of silly. I don't know. Is it? Thwart for 1. I just want to get rid of this. Each player chooses up to 3 cards from the discard pile and shuffles them into their deck. Alright, so we're basically setting up our next hand, really. It's kind of working out. I don't mind a cable arrow, to be honest. What do we need to do to get rid of this? We need a lot of resources. Maybe this is what we focus on. Just trying to clear up the board a little bit. Vibranium arrow. Or the other thing is just worry about getting beat cops into play right now. Very tricky. Skilled Investigator should really be in play right now. Alright, so we're going to put in a Skilled Investigator. Stunned might actually be really good too. What was it, 3? Shuffle 3 cards. Okay, so we're setting up our... And we know this is a double energy coming in, so maybe we look at something expensive. Maybe this is the time to get a Daredevil, or maybe... I think a Beat Cop is the way to go. A Coulson might be slick too, just to get like some bodies out there, you know? Man, we're going to go Beat Cop. I'm just a fan. Especially for solo play. Just a fan. Alright, so we're going to have... all this is coming back to our hand. Beat Cops, energies. Yeah. Alright, and we got 2 other Beat Cops in our hand, right? Like, it's pretty crazy. Endurance. Definitely has to get put into play. So we're going to play an Endurance. I'll discard a Beat Cop. So that's going to give us 3 extra health. 6, 7, 8, 9. So maybe we're not flipping, which means somebody's getting hit. And if that's the case, I think... yeah, we really don't have the resources out yet. So I think we just paid 2 to get that under surveillance into play. That's going to help, obviously, stall the game out a little bit here, right? I think that's it. Okay, it's ready up. And we're going to draw our cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shuffle that up. Wow. Kind of getting to a spot here where it feels like there's a chance. And again, you know what? I'm going to check something in a second here real quick. So 4. Whoops, my hand's all over the place. What the hell's going on? So 4, 5. And that's going to get us an encounter card. Okay. Let me... I don't even have it really available here. I'm gonna try to do this right. Do I have the book? Oh, here it is, actually right here. Oh, wow. We got lucky. Okay, so I'm just going tier 2 Red Skull. What I'm doing is I want to see if he gets his own discard pile, because I feel like it's encounter deck. Let's set up. Side scheme deck. Get every single side scheme together, make its own deck. This is a side scheme deck set next to the main deck. The side scheme deck has its own discard pile. When a side scheme is defeated or otherwise discarded, place it. If this guy's schemes are empty, shuffle it. Okay, thought so. That makes sense. Okay, so that means what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly go... I'm doing this off screen here. I'm just getting all the side schemes. Putting them off to the side here. Cool. Cool. All right, that makes a lot more sense. All right, big boy, here we go. So we're going up to 4. Then we put our side scheme into play, which is Hydra Reinforcements. Of course it is. The player who discarded this, who defeats this scheme, discards a non-elite minion. That's pretty good. I guess we just need minions, though. Minions. Okay, Red Skull. He's coming in for 1, which is awesome. Whoops, these guys are supposed to be ready. Right, he's only got 1. Yeah, he's got... Oh, wait, but then we have Pumpkin Bombs, which is a force response after the villain attacks. You discard a pumpkin to indirect. Okay, that kind of works. All right, so he's going to attack. I'm just going to take it in the blocks. So 1... Boost. Is this coming into play? Boost, attach Red Skull. Yeah. So I'm assuming this triggers right away. So he's hitting me for 2. So I'm down to 7. Sorry, my player, he's getting a little nasty here. We're just getting into it now. Pumpkin Bombs, discard that to do 2 indirect damage. Yeah. Did we go down? I think we're okay by taking that. 1, 2. We're going to go down. We're going to go down to 5. Just ride that lightning, man. Okay, now it's encounter card time, and this gives us an additional one. So this is where it's going to get spicy. Generative healing. The villain heals X damage, or X is double the stage number. Okay, so he's healing for 2. So Red Skull is up to 8. Okay, healing again. He's back up to 10. And the Red Skull and his little super soldier serum, eh? Criminal pet. Oh, yeah. Alright, so we're going to flip down to Clint Barton. It's awesome. I'm going to remove that from the game. Alright, it's not the worst. I mean, it's not great. Alright, so we're going to play Skilled Investigator. We're going to get that out of our hand. We're going to need to flip. It's a shame that I wasn't able to do this on my own terms here, but we'll flip. We're going to start with the bow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're going to put a sonic arrow here. Put those back. It actually looks like my battery's about to die, to be honest with you guys. So I'm just going to end this turn here, and we'll wrap this up. It'll be... I apologize. It was an anticlimactic... climactic video. We don't get to see the ending. But I think what we were going to do is we were just going to flip, just so you guys have an idea here. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to get this beat cop into play, right? This is going to let us just control some of this tempo. And then I was going to stun him and then really just start working on this. I think we're getting into that stage now where this is where it's like there's going to be some big chunky things coming out, but now we can really start pushing what we want to do on him. But yeah, again, sorry. It looks like the power's about to die. Thank you guys so much. Leave all your feedback and comments below. I'd love to hear them, your thoughts, all that good stuff. And thank you for taking the time for watching. I do appreciate it. And... yeah, like I said, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.